Hello, traders. Let me take out my headphones. I do not need them. How are you? Hope you're all well. Hope you're having a lovely trading day. I am all yours, guys, for the next 45 minutes or so. So fire your questions over to me. I am happy to answer all of them. We've also got some news coming out, and I'm going to show you a few trades that I'm looking at. I'm actually in a trade already. I'm in US dollar, Japanese yen. So we'll take a look at that and why I entered. Yeah, so let's crack on. Let's get started. Let me bring up the live chat, guys, so I can see everyone who is in the house. So who have we got in, guys? So DTV. He is here today. Welcome back, my friend. Father Sunglasses, how are you? The most unusual name I think we have. Greg, how are you, mate? You're in US dollar yen? Good. Yeah, same trade. Okay, so let's start there, guys. Actually, no, let me just show you the news that's coming out. All right, so we'll look at US dollar yen very shortly. Let me get rid of this. But first, let's look at the economic calendar, guys. So as you can see, yeah, you have eyes, and I'm sure you're aware of it anyway, but we've got initial jobless claims coming out in 25, 26 minutes. And we've got the Philly Fed manufacturing. Say that after a few beers. Yeah, so we've got these 2 3-star ratings, guys, all right? So, you know, the forecast for initial jobless claims is 242, and for the Philly Fed is -10, all right? So initial jobless claims, guys, is basically how many people are claiming unemployment. All right. So, you know, they want that number to be less. If less people are unemployed, less people are claiming, this is a good thing for the economy. So we want a better than expected figure will actually be a lower figure, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And then Philly Fed manufacturing, let's take a quick look at this, guys. So just to tell us what it's all about. So the Philly Fed Federal Reserve Manufacturing Index rates the relative level of general business conditions in Philadelphia. Why is Philadelphia so important? A level above 0 on the index indicates improving conditions. Below 0 indicates worsening conditions. All right, and they've done a survey of around 250 manufacturers. So bear that 0 above 0 is good. And now if we go back to the economic calendar, it is at -10. So, you know, manufacturing in that area is not good. They want to see this get closer to 0, if not above 0. All right. So, yeah, they're the 2 pieces of news we've got while we're on this stream. And you've also got existing home sales, but that's later on, guys. Yeah, we'll be finished by then because my throat will probably pack up if I talked till then. Okay, so yeah, there's the news. Somebody please remind me. I know you always remind me, but I'm too busy blabbing away about trading. Let's go back to the charts now because we are looking at this US dollar yen trade. Yeah, I know I've been talking about this for about 3 years now, but it's all about this weekly level. Okay, I'm going to remove some of this. Okay, so it's all about this weekly level through here. Okay, this is a lovely level, and we're getting price bounce off of this level so far. The idea is to potentially take it up to here, if not here. So that's the weekly chart. If we look at the day chart now, buyers are in the house. In the words of Ali G, yeah, buyers are in the house. Yeah, all buyers. Ever since we've hit this gray zone, buyers, buyers, buyers. I'm going to show you my entry now. So on the H4, we had a break of structure. Yeah, we like to see this. Yeah, break, and now we've had a retest in here. All right, so when we get a retest in here, What am I looking for? Very good question. All right. If we drop down to the H1 chart, yeah, once we get down to our gray zone, yeah, our support zone in this case, I'm just looking for a bullish candle. And as you can see, this green bullish candle meant I could take this trade. This is actually my first target. Okay. And I have a stop down here. All right. So this is generally speaking, guys, my first target is always the next H1 high or H1 low, depending if I'm buying or selling. So I will take profit there. But what I'll do, I will just set an alarm, guys. Yeah. Why do I do that? Let me explain. So, and our target, guys, sorry, is potentially we can take it all the way back up to here, this 1450 psychological level. But why have I got an alarm? I don't have a take profit. I have an alarm because what I want to see is how price reacts at this level. Okay. If at this level, it comes up to this level and you can look at the hourly candle when it's stuttering. Yeah, is finding resistance there. Then okay, I'll close 80% of my trade. Okay. However, yeah, if I get a candle that does this and just breaks through these last highs, yeah, then I may not take profit there. I might let this trade run a bit. It really depends how it reacts at these last highs. So that's why I don't have a static take profit. I have an alarm and then I see how price reacts there. So yeah, we are in US dollar yen because of this candle here. All right. And also, guys, what else am I going to mention? Yeah, and I put this trade in my VIP Discord channel. All right. So come join it. So that's US dollar yen, guys. Yeah, that's how we're rolling. And Greg, you're in that too. Good, good. Blessing. Hello, my friend. Karim, hello. Yummy X. Hey, mate. Hey, Yummy. Poo Poppy. Colin. Hi. Yo. Yo, yo. Robin, how are you? Victoria. Morning, fellas. Where have you been? Haven't seen your name for a while. Andrew, hello Tom, how are you, mate? Pound Aussie dollar, please. Andrew, we will take a look at pound Aussie dollar, no problem. Nufal, hello Tom, how are you? I am very well. I had a very interesting meeting earlier on about our YouTube channel, but I cannot tell you yet. But it's good, guys. We're going to do something really exciting soon for the channel, and you can be part of it. But we'll wait until everything is in place, and then we'll let you know. I'm in the party that is US dollar yen. Good, Colin. Yeah, Colin. Yeah, part of the VIP Discord as well. You get my trade ideas. So let me just. Well, let's look at one of your ideas, guys. So Andrew wants to look at pound Aussie dollar. Let's take a look at that. Where are you? And yeah, US dollar yen, guys, is the only trade that I'm in so far. We'll look at a couple other things that I'm looking at shortly. Right, pound Aussie dollar dropping like a stone. Let me just take a quick look at pound Canadian dollar because this is a trade idea. Okay, we haven't seen a bullish candle yet. Okay, let's go back to pound Aussie dollar. Dropping like a stone, sell it. Finished. Next. I'm only joking. Let's go into a little bit more detail than that. So let's look at the weekly chart, even the monthly, yeah, because here there is an important area of weekly resistance here. Yeah, this goes all the way back to January 22, and this one is August 21. Yeah, so, if these highs and lows are, that old, chances are the market's very aware of these levels. When it says the market's hitting 5-year highs or Euro US dollar is hitting, 12-year lows. Yeah, people are aware of these highs. Okay. And that's what's happened here, guys, on pound Aussie dollar. So on pound Aussie dollar, people are aware of this level and look at sellers come in. All right. Sellers on the weekly chart are in with a vengeance. All right. The only problem is, I would short it if we wasn't in an uptrend. Yeah. But interestingly, it's not, this high has never been broken here. We're not making higher highs. So if you're in an uptrend and you're not making higher highs, that is a strong indication that the trend is slowing, stopping, or even reversing. All right. So that's what we're seeing on the weekly chart. Sellers in control, but we're in an uptrend. All right. Straight away, we have conflict, which makes it difficult to trade. If we drop down to the day chart, what are we seeing? Okay, the day chart is easy to trade. Sell it. Because if I delete, just get rid of this one, but there's a level through here. Yeah. So this would probably be a good target because of that weekly level, and sellers are in control. We can also see that on the day chart. This is reflected on the day chart. So on the day chart, we were in an uptrend. Okay, but today this wasn't a trade idea. But tomorrow, with this candle, and we've had a break of these lows, and even these lows, this is potentially a short trade. And we could look to take sells back down to here. If this daily candle stays like this, and it's looking like it is, that is super bearish. So when I wake up this morning and I analyze the charts, let me do my go back in time magic. So when I wake up this morning, and I look at pound Aussie dollar on the day chart, I know it's coming off these weekly levels. It is in an uptrend, but I'm not interested in buying this because, again, look at this daily candle. All right. So I know sellers are entering the market, but the day trend is still intact. All right. This low is holding. So when I wake up, do my analysis, this is not a trade idea. Okay. Now imagine, imagine tomorrow. Now we're going to go into the future. I feel like Michael J. Fox. We're going back to the future and into the future. And you get the gist. If the candle stays like this, we've got a nice sell on our hands. Because we have broken, I've been drinking again. So excuse my charts. I'm only joking, guys. But as soon as we broke this level with this candle, this is then a trade idea for me tomorrow. And I'll look for a retrace, take price lower. So that's what I'm seeing on pound Aussie dollar, guys. I would short this. If we look at the H4, I mean, we would definitely short it, but there's no value right now. Shorting it from here, where do you put your stop? You put your stop up here, no value. But tomorrow, if we get a bit of a retrace, maybe to this level here, I'm interested in shorting this pair. All right. So pound Aussie dollar, will short it, and I like this level. This will probably be a trade idea tomorrow. Okay, who else have we got in? What else are we looking at? So Poo Poppy is selling euro US dollar. I don't really don't like my entry. I'll be lucky if it works. Okay, all right. So you don't like your entry, Poo Poppy, and Blessing wants to look at euro Aussie dollar. So Poo Poppy, you are a member, a Simply Forex member. We will look at your question first. Euro US dollar. Okay, let me get my mic lead out of the way. So let's take a look. Let's have a look on that weekly chart. All right. So on the weekly chart, we're looking to buy it, obviously. Okay. All right. So again, guys, I suggest you do the same. Just understand what all the time frames are doing. Yeah, help you build a picture of the trade. Don't just trade the hourly chart. Yeah, you could be buying into daily support, selling into weekly resistance. You know, it's just not a good idea. So buy this pair is currently what we're looking at on the weekly chart. But on the daily chart, this is saying, you know, sellers are coming in. This is screaming out retrace. Yeah, potentially back down to here. So euro US dollar for me right now, if I start, you know, I want to buy it. Yeah, we are in an uptrend. So I want to buy euro US dollar. But today is not the day. Yeah, because like I say, guys, just look at the candlesticks. Yeah, if you looked at those candlesticks and I said, who is in control of this market right now? Yeah, you should all be screaming sellers. Yeah, sellers are in control. So what this is telling me, we have a potential retrace. If price retraces down into here, let's say the moving average 20 catches up as well. Yeah, this is a beautiful buying opportunity. Yeah, in here, because here there is value. Okay, so that's how I would trade euro US dollar. You know, retrace into value, buy it. Okay, if I had to trade this, let's take a look at the H4. I mean, H4 is breaking down. Yeah, so if we look at H4 structure, we was just in this, you know, box of nothing. Yeah, if I put a gray zone over this, guys, yeah, this is just a box of, you know, rubbish. That's a technical term. Yeah, but look at all that price action. Yeah, just, you know, who's in control? No idea. All right. But as soon as we see this candle that has broken below this box of indecision, I was going to use a different word, this box of swear word, you know, this box of crap price action. Yeah. But when we get a break of it, yeah, my inclination is to go with the break of these boxes. Okay. So H4, we are in a downtrend. Yeah, we are. At this point here, we have lower lows. We've also got lower highs. All right, so we're in a downtrend on the H4. If I had to trade this today, you know, obviously I've just explained my bias is to buy euro US dollar once it retraces. But, you know, if you said, Tom, you have to trade it now, otherwise I will tie you to the back of a horse and drag you along a very long road, then I would short it. Yeah, I would look to short this pair potentially down to this level. This 100 level will be a nice psychological level. All right, so that's what I'm seeing on euro US dollar, guys. What else have we got? King Midas is in the house. Everything he touches turns to gold. King Midas, is this true? We'll take a look at pound Canadian dollar. We'll look at euro Aussie dollar. Do you mix fundamental and technical, or just technical? Just technical. Get my teeth in. So good question, Corinne. Fundamentals, yeah, are just. This may sound a little bit crazy to some people, but I know I talk about this noise a lot. But I'm a purely technical trader. Yeah, purely technical. You know, if I see a setup according to my structure, my strategy, my technical strategy, I enter. All right. Of course, I'm aware of what's going on economically, and of course, you need to be aware of news that comes out. Yeah, we've got some news coming out in a little bit, but all of that news is so changeable. Yeah, you've seen it, guys. 1 minute, you know, everything is. So a recent example is pound US dollar. So everyone was saying, right, the pound's going to be, the UK, the Bank of England is going to be increasing interest rates. Yeah, inflation's out of control. One of the worst performing countries in the European, out of all the European countries. You know, we have to raise interest rates. This gives pound strength. Then the other day we have CPI come out for the pound, and it was worse than expected. Then we see pound weakness. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you follow the fundamentals, they're going to change anyway. Yeah. We've recently been seeing US dollar weakness. We could have a couple of bits of news come out and then everyone's talking about US dollar strength. Yeah. If you focus on the fundamentals, they're so changeable. Yeah, so I ignore all of that noise. Yeah, I'm aware when news comes out. I don't want to be, you know, taken out, but, you know, it's noise. Yeah, so purely technicals for me, you know, because fundamentals are so changeable. You can't rely on them. Yeah, so, yeah, good question, Karim, but that's how I feel about fundamentals. You know, at a dinner party, when you sit down, you know, you've got your glass of red wine and your friends want to talk about the economy. I enjoy it. I enjoy discussing world economics, what's going on in different countries. You know, I have an interest in it. But when it comes to my trading, yeah, block it out. Yeah, I really block it out. Okay, Karim, good question. Okay, let's look at Euro. But I'm going to pick one of yours, Blessing, because you've got lots here. Let's look at Euro Yen. Okay, let's look at Euro Yen. So, again, let's start with the weekly chart. So, weekly chart. I mean, it's clearly in an uptrend. Yeah. But again, you know, and we've had this bullish weekly candle. But, you know, we're at highs. There's not much value here. And look how far away we are from the moving average 20. Again, if you put an RSI indicator, it would say we are over 70. Yeah, which suggests it's overbought. And generally speaking, I don't like to buy anything that's overbought or sell anything that's oversold. Yeah, it equals no value. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking first of all. And then if we look at the day chart, guys, what are we seeing here? So, yeah, we're seeing a bit of a rejection. Yeah, because if we look at the day chart, guys, I mean, when pairs trend like this, when they trend hard, it's difficult to find, firstly, a place to get into the trade, and secondly, you know, what is the last high, what is the last low. But let's take a look at this. So that's the last high, that's the last low, high, low, high, low. Didn't make a higher high. Always a red flag. Yeah. And then when price breaks these lows, we've been in a downtrend. Okay. Price has now come back up and tested this last low. All right. Yeah. And we've had a bit of a wick. We've had a bit of a reaction. Price is also, let me draw that again. Price was also below the moving average. See this gray line through here? Yeah, price is just about below the moving average. So my longer term view is to buy Euro Yen, but right now I don't want to buy it. If anything, I would sell it from here. Okay, it looks more like a sell setup than a buy setup to me. Okay. So Euro Yen, yeah, it's in a difficult place. I mean, there are arguments for buying it, you know, back up to these last highs, yeah. But there's also a strong case to sell it. So if that is the case, I stay out. Yeah, I just stay out of the currency pair. But Blessing, that is not, that's a very politically, no, that's a very politician answer. Let me give you an answer. If I had to trade it right now. Just looking at H4 structure, there's a nice level here. Yeah. Yeah, if I had to trade it right now, yeah, what was once resistance, when it breaks, retests, becomes support, my inclination would be to buy it back up to here. Okay, if I had to trade it right now. All right, so yeah, that's what I'm looking at, a euro yen, a real mixed, yeah, there's an argument to buy it, argument to sell it, but H4, there's only an argument to buy it. All right. Guys, yeah, and while I think of it, if you're enjoying my analysis, you're enjoying the live stream, perhaps you're new to the channel, if you could subscribe to the channel right now. It takes 1 second. Also smash the notification button. And also, guys, if I could ask everyone to smash the like button right now, guys. Yeah, it helps support the channel. Smash the like button. I'm going to have a drink of neat vodka. I do a lot of talking, guys. Also, let me just mention a few cool things that our channel does. So first of all, we've got the free Discord channel. It's free. So come join it, guys. Yeah, we've got traders in there sharing their ideas, sharing their knowledge. We've got indicators, useful links, loads of cool things. So come join the free Discord channel. The link is in the video description. Secondly, guys, we've also got the VIP Discord. Yeah, you do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions if you're not sure about anything. Yeah, I also give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. US dollar yen was such a trade. And also, guys, yeah, sorry, I'm just looking at the news. We'll look at the news very quickly. Yeah, also, guys, you have other expert traders sharing their ideas, and you've got exclusive content every week, and you even have access to a performance coach. All right, so that's the VIP Discord. If you're interested in that, guys, come check out the link in the video description. We also do a mentorship program, guys, if you're interested in that. Where I coach you one-on-one. So again, the information's in the video description. And also, guys, if you would like to become a Simply Forex member like Z did, ZM, shout out to you today. We saw that you became a gold member. Then you can. It helps support the channel, but again, there's some perks as well. So let's have a look at some US dollar pairs. So the news has just been released. Looking at the New Zealand US dollar, remember, we're going to play the guess the news game. It's very exciting. Yeah. So I am guessing US dollar strength. If we look at pound US dollar strength. So let's look at Aussie dollar, US dollar. Yeah, US dollar strength. So I'm going to say both pieces of news were better than expected. Let's take a look. Let's make sure I don't have egg on my face very shortly. Where are we? Yeah, okay. Okay, so one was good, one was bad. All right, so you can see here, initial jobless claims was a beat on expectations, but Philly manufacturing, Philly Fed manufacturing, like a tongue twister, that was worse than expected. So a mixed bag, really, guys. But perhaps people are paying more attention to the employment figures. Okay, so a mixed bag, yeah, to be honest. One was better, one was worse. But this is equating to US dollar strength so far. Obviously, it's been 2 minutes. Give it a chance. Yeah, let's look at our US dollar yen trade. So that should be, yeah, affecting that in a good way. Okay, so yeah, US dollar yen trade's looking good. So yeah, that's the news, guys, yeah. Okay, that's good. What else am I looking at? I'm just thinking about a couple of my trades, guys. We was also looking at pound Canadian dollar today. Okay, that's still storming down. Was also looking at a couple of Swiss franc pairs. All right, so okay, so Swiss franc, we're seeing a little bit of weakness because we was looking at a couple of Swiss franc. Okay. All right, guys. So yeah, all good. My trades are all good. Wonderful. Let's take a look at what other questions we've got in. Poo Poppy, if you saw my entry on Euro US dollar, you would shake your head, I'm sure. Okay, that bad, is it? Peter Simpson, VIP Discord has excellent content and price, which is value. Thank you very much, Peter, for your kind words. We are glad you're enjoying the VIP Discord, my friend. You are very welcome. Right, DTV. Let's look at King Midas. Wants to look at pound Canadian dollar because, as I explained on the morning analysis, guys, it is a trade idea today, but we just haven't had a setup yet. All right. So, as you can see, you know, this level through here, yeah, is a wonderful level for this pair. I really do like it. But we just haven't got the reaction we want so far on the lower time frames. But this morning, guys, again, let me do my back in time Michael J. Fox Back to the Future. You know, this morning when we saw this wick bounce off of the moving average 20 and this area of support, you know, pound Canadian dollar was an attractive trade and still is. Yeah, we just haven't had a setup. All right. And we just want to take it back up to here. Generally, guys, my targets, excuse me, it's the vodka, are the next area of support or resistance. Yeah, it's not rocket science. So that's why I have a target here. If we come out of this now, yeah, and we drop, okay, everything's frozen. Brilliant. This is what happens when it's a live stream, guys. Let's try and, no, everything's broken down. At this point, we normally blame the editor. Okay. Yeah, not sure what's going on here, guys. There we go. Wonderful. We're back. See, that editor, he's pretty quick. What was we looking at? Pound Canadian dollar. So if we go back to pound Canadian dollar now, we just haven't had that setup. Yeah. So bear in mind, this was yesterday, and that was that wick you saw on the daily candle. And ever since then, price has still been tumbling down. So, you know, if you want to buy a pair, yeah, like we do, we at least need to see some buyers. So there are no buyers on the H4. And if you drop down to the H1, there is not a single buyer in sight. Yeah, look at all of those candles. Yeah, do you see any buyers? The answer should be no, Tom. I don't see any buyers. Yeah, none. So we just haven't had a setup yet. If we get, you know, if I potentially see a big green candle with a nice big wick that looks like this, okay, enter here, stop here. We might be able to take this back up. But as it stands, no trade on pound Canadian dollar. We just haven't had any buyers enter the market. But, you know, I'm still looking out. There's still plenty of time. And we got the New York Open soon. So, yeah, we're still looking for that one. Poo Poppy, pound CAD, I will buy when it hits the 100 MA on the daily. Okay. All right. Good. If that's part of your strategy, Poo Poppy, then good. Tater Tots, haven't seen your name for a while. How the devil are you? Is there a time of day when you prefer trades? Good question. No. Well, I trade the London Open, because, when I do my morning analysis vid for you guys every morning, that's pretty much a couple of hours before the London Open. Okay. And then most of the time, I'm waiting for, volume to come into the market. So you get volume in the market when the London opens or when, New York opens in, very shortly. So I trade them, but to be quite honest with you, when the London Open is less severe, like, you can still take a trade before the London Open. Whereas the New York Open, there's a flood of volume into the market. And almost that first hour of the New York Open, I don't like trading. Yeah, there's too much volume, too much volatility. It almost takes an hour or two for things to settle. But generally speaking, Tater Tots, I love some of the names on our group. I wait purely for my setups. If I see a setup according to my strategy, I enter, regardless of what time of day it is. Obviously, I'm not going to enter when the daily candle finishes and the daily candle opens. That's a super crazy spread time. Yeah, I'll never trade that. I'm not even up for that. I'm snoring at this point. So yeah, it's more about the setups than the time of day, but I am aware of when the volume comes into the market on that New York Open. Yeah, it can really, whipsaw up and down a bit. So you need to be aware of that. But good question. Good question. Right. What else are we looking at? So DTV would like to look at the S&P. Who remembers salt and pepper? S&P back in the day. Anyone? If anyone remembers Salt and Pepper, the female rap duo from the 80s, showing my age, say yes on the live chat. Okay. Nothing to do with trading. I'm just trying to gauge your ages. S&P 500. Let's take a quick look. So, yeah, weekly chart. All right. We are at a very interesting level. Price has reacted here, 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 here. All right. So this whole gray zone is okay. Tater Tots, yes. Cynics, yes. Robin, yes. Okay. You are all as old as I am. I don't know why I'm saying that in a positive way. Yes, I'm old too. Good old 80s. Exactly. Salt and pepper. Push it real good. Dun, dun, dun. Anyway, my younger viewers are probably thinking he is mental. Right. S&P, guys. Weekly chart. This grey zone is an area for potential sellers to come into the market. All right. That is the pure definition of resistance. Yeah. Resistance equals sellers. Support equals buyers. Yeah. Hence the name. All right. So we're going to see sellers here at some point. All right. So that would suggest we might get a bit of a retrace before we come higher. Okay. Because we're clearly in an uptrend. All right. If we drop down to the day chart now, again, everything's very bullish. Yeah, very bullish. All right. So very bullish, but we're at an area of resistance up here. Yeah. It could be here, could be here, could be here. I don't know. But at some point, we're going to start seeing some sellers. So this makes the S&P difficult for me to trade because I like to be with day trend. Yeah, this is day trend in an uptrend, but there are going to be some weekly sellers. All right. So there is conflict. Yeah. And when I take a trade, I do not want conflict. Yeah. If I'm looking to buy a trade, I want clean sailing. Yeah, I don't want any conflict. I want all buyers together. Buyers are happy, holding each other's hands, you know, skipping through the meadow together, and there's not a seller in sight. You know, but here, there's going to be a buyer or seller somewhere. Okay, so there's conflict. What would usually happen if we've got buyers and we've got sellers? It normally leads to a bit of indecision, guys. We might start seeing a bit of a sideways market for a little while. Yeah. You know, it could be a few days, a couple of days, a couple of weeks, but we're going to start seeing perhaps a little bit of indecision here. All right, before it makes up its mind what it wants to do, either this or this. But I need something to tell me what to do here. Here, I don't know what to do here. It's just buyers into an area of sellers. So I would just stay away from the S&P. If we start seeing a big bearish candle, yeah, something like this, then potentially we could look for shorts down to the last area of support. And then once it gets down to this level, we could potentially look for buys again back to the highs. All right, so that's the S&P DTV. I hope that helps. Okay, TLC, I remember them as well. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Got a terrible singing voice. Yes, was it? Yeah, push it real good. I'm sure it was. TLC had some bangers. That you caught that. Yeah, okay. I love the way our trading channel has gone to an 80s nostalgia channel. Okay, so guys, yeah, that's most of your questions there. And again, guys, if I can just ask, if you're enjoying my analysis, first of all, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And secondly, guys, everyone, please smash the like button right now. I'm going to have a drink. And also, guys, don't forget, we've got the free Discord channel. We've got the VIP Discord channel. We've got the mentorship program. And we've got Simply Forex membership, where you can show your support. All of these things, all the information for all these things are in the video description. Let me just take a quick look at so let's look at US dollar yen, guys. Okay, so this is coming up nicely. This is going to hit my first target. My first target, like I said, is where this alarm is. All right, so let's see what happens there. This is a nice trade so far. Pound Canadian dollar. This was another trade idea. This just isn't doing anything. We're getting no buyers in here. There was a couple of other things I've been looking at. So Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar short. Okay, so potentially we're seeing a breakdown here for Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. This might be a trade idea, guys. Again, if it is, I'll put it in the VIP Discord. You know, not making higher highs. Price breaks down, breaks this low. We could potentially take this lower. Okay, so Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar, perhaps. Why do I like this trade? Well, it's all about the day chart. Yeah, this is reacting at this gray zone. Yeah, we could potentially come back down to this level. There's a bit more room. What else are we seeing? Yeah, and just some of these Swiss franc pairs, guys. So this Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, this is shooting off nicely. This is an against trend trade, but we pointed this out at the start of the day. So this is storming up, guys. Perhaps, you know, there's no value here. But if I get a bit of a retrace back down to here, I'd consider buying Canadian dollar, Swiss franc. And the same for pound Swiss franc. Pound Swiss francs at a really nice level as well. I've actually got my alarm in here. Let me show you on the day chart firstly. Yeah, because this level down here is a really nice support level. And we're getting a reaction. Again, against trend. So This reduces the probability. Yeah, it's a cold hard fact if you're not with trend. Yeah, but H1, yeah, we could potentially get a break of structure here. So we was in a downtrend. Yeah, again, not making lower lows. Red flag, trend could be over. If we potentially get a break of this high here, yeah, we could potentially have a trade. All right, guys, so I'll leave you with those trade ideas. I hope you've enjoyed the live stream. We're going to call it a day. Don't forget all the cool things we do. Subscribe, like, share with your trader friends. No live stream tomorrow. It's Friday. Me and the editor, we listen to Salt and Pepper and drink beer. But I'll still do the morning analysis vid. All right, guys. So yeah, I'll see you later, guys. See you tomorrow morning.